The first question they asked me was, well, sure, we'll do it in Michigan. What's their incentive? And when they found out what it was, they said, no, we're going to shoot it in Vancouver. When it came time to make a movie out of For One More Day, I said, can you shoot it in Michigan? It takes place on a lake, baseball fields, it's perfect. They said, sure, we'll shoot it in Michigan. What's the incentive? They found out what the incentive was. They said, forget it, we're going to Connecticut. Having that happen enough times, I felt that I was not doing enough for my state to try to bring the kind of business and jobs to the state that I could. So I got involved in helping to create this tax incentive and worked for almost a year on meetings and private conversations and coffee shop conversations and endless email strings with legislators and a couple of select people like myself to craft this thing, to come up here and sit in front of legislators, testify about it, talk about why it would be good for the state. And ultimately, after what I thought was a pretty successful effort of grassroots people getting together and doing something, the thing was passed. And I was very happy to see it pass. I'm very happy for the jobs it brought. I supported it because I thought it would do a lot of good for the state. I told Governor Granholm in private, in several private meetings, if you bring this in, you're going to be flooded with business. Be prepared for it. We went from $2 million worth of business in the first, before we had these incentives, to $125 million in 1 year. We went from a movie and a half to 35 movies. Governor Granholm told me herself, and said it on the radio program that I do, we had no idea how right you were. I don't bring up any of this to pat myself on the back or toot my own horn.